What's up guys, Vito here with another video. Okay, so this is my last video about skills required to each position. So today we're going to talk about those guys who probably bring the most joy to the game, the goal scorers, or the guys who are always close to the goal, maybe for an assist, and of course to score goals. So we're going to talk about the attackers, okay, including wingers as well. So inside forwards, wingers, and strikers. Okay, so we're going to talk about 5 skills that you have to have in order to become great, like this guy here, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Okay, at the age of 39, doing great stuff still. Okay, so let's see what the 5 skills that I've chosen for this video, and in the end of course I'll ask for help for more, so let's go for them. Right, so let's go straight to our number 1, which is going to be a psychological and mental skill, which is composure. Okay, so you have to be composed, you have to be able to control your nerves when you face yourself, especially in a 1v1 situation. It could be either with the goalkeeper or a defender, right? Because usually those moments might decide what's going to happen next. It could be a goal, it could be like a very important moment. Okay, so you're in the final third. Usually a 1v1 situation is usually crucial. So you have to make sure you keep your nerves, and you're very good at that, especially if you're in front of the goalkeeper, how to keep yourself composed and cool and just simply finish the game and go, of course, for the celebration with your teammates. So that was my number 1. Right, so our number 2 is going to be shooting variety. And no wonder why I chose this guy here to represent on this video. You might know him, it's a goal called Lionel Messi. Okay, so he knows very well how to read every single situation and use his technical abilities for each situation um, to finish the play, right? So he's got a good variety in his toolbox, so he knows which kind of shot, which kind of technique is best used for every single moment. It's impressive. But not only Messi, of course, we know like players like even Ronaldo, Neymar, Mandzukic, Lewandowski, of course, a great striker as well. So these guys, they know how to read what's going on around them and choose the best option. It could be like just a chip, could be like a very powerful shot, could be like from inside, outside of the foot. So great shooting variety. It's something that you need to have if you want to become great in those attacking positions. Okay, so that was my number 2. So let's go for number 3. Number 3 is going to be stay or run. Okay, so it's a tactical, it's about awareness, so it's a tactical skill that you have to have as an attacker. Okay, so imagine yourself being a striker, for example. So sometimes you might see, you might read the game, you might read the play, what's going on in that situation, and maybe the best option is not even sometimes to run, sometimes it's to stay. So maybe the central defenders will come closer to you, and then you're going to create space behind, so for the wingers to maybe attack the space. Or it can be the opposite, or sometimes you see that there is a space behind the line, so it's your turn to maybe run either backwards, or in this case maybe behind the defenders. So stay or run is something that you have to always be aware of, like depending on where the ball is, well, what's the guy with the ball is, where he's looking at, how can you read his intentions properly, and then decide what you're going to do next, what's the best move to create either for yourself or for your teammates. So stay or run is a very good awareness that you have to have, tactical awareness. So that was another skill that you have to have in your toolbox. Let's go for the number 4 now. So at the beginning of the video, I mentioned this guy here, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, right? Amazing player, one of the probably, I don't know, maybe the top 3 strikers ever for me, in my opinion. So effective, brilliant player. But there's something that is really annoying about him, which is complaining. He always complains to his teammates when the ball doesn't go to him, or they make some sort of mistake. So some might see that as like, oh, he's trying to, I don't know, to get the best of the teammates. But honestly, I think if I was one of his teammates, I would be quite annoyed, because literally if you watch him in the game, it's not very pleasant. Every single time they make a mistake, he complains, he throws his arms in the air, and it's very annoying even to watch. So I can't imagine how it might be to be one of his teammates. Okay, so if you're that type of guy, please don't be. Okay, try to encourage your teammates every time they try to pass the ball to you, because you as an attacker, you're in a very crowded and very difficult area to receive the ball. Okay, so you're not gonna have moments of too much freedom when you have the ball. So it's kind of normal that one of your teammates will try to reach you, and it's gonna be difficult. They're gonna make the pass. It's probably gonna mispass it, and then you might lose the ball. So depending on the situation, most of the times try to encourage them instead of criticizing. Okay, so don't be that guy. So that's a social skill. So encourage people, encourage your teammates, and I'm pretty sure they will have even more pleasure to give you the ball next time. So we're gonna go now for our fifth, our last skill of this list, and you're watching here Neymar, so you might think, oh, he's gonna talk about dribbling, but actually not directly. Okay, so we're gonna talk about physical skill of balance and strength. Okay, so when you talk about strength, physical ability, physical skill, right, usually relate to someone physically strong, like really built up, like really muscly. But look at these guys, right? So Messi, Neymar, Dybala, all these guys, they're actually kind of small or maybe average height, but also very skinny, right? So there's nothing to do with being physically built up. It has to do with standing on the ground, although Neymar sometimes can roll quite a lot in the game, right? But when he dribbles, when he plays seriously, and he knows how to do that very well, he keeps on his feet and keep the balance very well to carry on in the game. So make sure you always strong, because you're gonna play against very strong defenders. Okay, usually the most, I don't know, the tallest guys, the very strong guys are usually back in the as a defender. So you're gonna have to battle against them in a 1v1 or 1v2 sometimes. So you have to make sure you just carry on, keep your balance, keep it strong, and just go for it. So that was your fifth skill. That was a physical one, balance and strength. Okay, so now it's your turn. Okay, I've given you my five top skills to become a great attacking player. So now it's your turn. You're gonna give me at least two skills that you judge important for attacking players to have. Okay, so it could be winger, inside forward, Raumdeuter, striker. Okay, a false nine. Okay, so players who play in that final third, they're really crucial in that final third. So give me two skills that you judge important, at least two, you can give me more, and maybe you can discuss about it down below here in the comments. Also, I'm going to leave a link about Lionel Messi, who for many people are the best ever in history, maybe alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, but it doesn't matter who was the best, who's the best. What is important is he is brilliant. Okay, so we need to look at him and appreciate what he does. So I'm gonna leave a link here down below. So watch him, watch what he does with the ball, and maybe that can help you find those two skills that you need to put here down, and see what he does. Why is he so special? What, in your opinion, makes Messi or Ronaldo or these guys so special? Why are they good attackers? Okay, so watch, think about it, and let me know your thoughts here. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video.